praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bashim, Kakodesh. I'm giving double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Well, peace and salutation to you, like. My name is Amapa from the Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia, coming with a wee lesson. I am going on current event. You have it, and as it says, firefighters in California are battling 3 different blazes in and around Los Angeles, including ferocious one that ripped through the affluent Pacific Palisades neighborhood. At least 30,000 people were ordered to evacuate as the blaze in the west of the city exploded rapidly from 10 acres to nearly 3,000 in size. So, just going to cover this in brief. You have it here in this particular news clip I have here. A brother has shared in our chat mentioning this, of course, too, but you can see the ominous sign in the Shamash, or the sun.
And boy, it's just an ominous sight. Doesn't look like the sun at all. And, the smoke changes the color of the sun, giving it that red tint. And boy, it's just kind of a scary look as the sun now rises. They do have some daylight now. That is some good news. They can.
But if you just look at that, like this doesn't look pretty inviting. It looks very dreadful. Yeah, see black and red. Okay, black and red. In the Shamash, or in the sun, or in the Shemayim, in the heavens. Okay, you got a red sun, and you have the black sky. And the scriptures did tell us about these times having I guess going to be Second Esdras, the 9th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Exactly. This is the book of Second Esdras 9. And it says, for like as all that is in that I'll read it again. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, is clearly evident what time we're in. Judging these different signs are wath, okay, which wath go into signs or sign. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Okay, effect. Effect goes into affectus from the Latin being accomplishment or performance. And the Lord definitely is performing, okay, in this political theater that you see too. The world, his whole movie that he has created. This is it's like fireworks when somebody watch those. The Lord has his own natural phenomenons that he's going to have going on and things in the heaven. It says from past principle stem efficiere, mean to work out, to make, to do. All right, and that's what the Lord is doing. All right, to set put But basically, it says it's a consequence or a result. All right, operation. They said from the late 14th century as power or capacity to produce an intended result, efficacy, and effectiveness. All right, and in astrology, operation or action of a heavenly body. So this is an operation or action of a heavenly body that's going on, and the Lord is speaking, but are the people listening? Sirach, I believe, the 43rd chapter. It tells you in Ecclesiasticus 43, it says, the pride of the height, the clear firmament, the beauty of heaven with his glorious show. Okay? The sun, when it appeareth, declaring at his rising a marvelous instrument, the work of the Most High. So this is a work of the Lord. Okay? At noon it parcheth the country, and who can abide the burning heat thereof? A man blowing a furnace is in works of heat, but the sun burneth the mountains 3 times more. Breathing out fiery vapors and sending forth beams of light, it dimmeth the eyes. Great is Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, the Lord that made it, and at his commandment runneth hastily. Okay? So this is a major, major sign, okay, that you're seeing. The Lord using the sun. Okay? This is the book of Luke. And these are precepts, scriptures, commandments, giving you an idea of the end times. What will be happening? Luke chapter 21 and 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth the stress of nations. We have all of these things going on. Okay, various signs, various eclipses, various lunar, solar eclipses. You got various comets, all different type of astral events going about. Okay, different blue moon, all types of things. Okay, the stress of nations. Okay, you see the various economies declining. Okay, wars. Okay, going about, and go into the stress. You have it, anguish, straits, and a lot of nations are within straits. With perplexity, bewilderment, confusion. Okay, Poria, which is a state, basically perplexity goes into like confusion. I gotta get that together. My dictionary, I don't know why it don't work right now. Confused, involved, interwoven, completely entangled. All right. To puzzle, bewilder. All right, and you have a whole heap of confusion because people don't know what's going on. So they don't even know what to believe. Okay, these days. But these signs have people looking up and starting to recognize at least that this isn't something that is just something commonly occurring. Okay. The sea and the waves roaring. Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven and the rulership, sorry, with the elite, shall be shaken. Okay? So these are things to be looking out for. And then they shall see the Son of Man coming in the cloud, meaning a chariot, so-called UFO, right? With power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So, we see what it is, man. If you can't, you're ignorant. Thousands told to abandon Los Angeles homes as 3 wildfires go through suburbs.
In California are battling 3 different
Fair use warning out only in this footage, BBC.
blazes in and around Los Angeles, including a ferocious one that has ripped
This is for educational purposes only.
through the affluent Pacific Palisades neighborhood. The Palisades, which is in the hills near Santa Monica in Los Angeles, at least 30,000 people have been forced to evacuate. The pink shaded area shows the limits of how far the fire has spread. You can see that it's in some areas, it's almost reached to the coast. It currently covers more than 2,900 acres. That's almost 12 square kilometers, and stretches down from mountainous areas to the beach city of Santa Monica. These here are live pictures from Los Angeles, where over the past few hours we've seen burning cars and destroyed buildings as the fire swept through. 2 more fires are also reported to be spreading in other parts of Los Angeles as strong winds spread the flames. One growing rapidly in the Eaton Canyon near Pasadena on the city's northern edge. A third one is...
All he got is little war holes in there. Everything's destroyed already. It's like let it burn like Usher. Like at this point.
being reported from the cinema near the Angeles National.
That guy quit from the Prime Minister of Canada. That you got Prime Minister just quitting. Trudeau says, not a snowball chance in hell Canada will join U.S.
Forest. Local firefighters say the conditions are as bad as they get, with gusts of wind up to more than 100 kilometers per hour. The White House says President Biden is being briefed on the situation, whilst the governor of California has warned that fires are no longer seasonal, but a year-round threat. Emma Vardy has the latest.
The fire exploded at astonishing speed. The combination of dry conditions and strong winds causing the fire's rapid spread. People evacuating began to leave their cars and escape on foot. Emergency services eventually bulldozed some 200 abandoned vehicles to clear the roads. The Pacific Palisades area is home to luxury properties and celebrity homes.
Yeah, so
at least 30,000.
There you go. So the Lord coming after those rich. All right. In this particular area.
And residents were told to leave.
My heart is in my throat, but we're okay as long as the firefighters said there's a ambulance to take us out. But this is like right at my doorstep.
We've been watching these huge plumes of smoke rising and the flames flickering over the mountains behind us. Now, people in California are used to wildfires and strong winds at this time of year, but this one is more unusual because of how quickly it spread and the fact it's so close to a densely populated area.
Yeah, the Lord gonna visit you, so the Lord is doing his mighty works. This is Luke chapter 12 and 49, last precept. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I, if it already be kindled, or if it be already kindled? So, hey man, we see what it is. In these times, there's different forms of tribulation gonna be going on. Troubles, fires, off scent. This is the end times. Okay, so just look up and pray, of course, for the elect. You know, it's a very heavy time of judgment. So shalom to the elect.